Hello and welcome to my channel. A couple of weeks ago, maybe a couple of months ago, I reviewed the avocado palette by Revolution and I fell in love with it. I did a second look, I did tons of looks off camera. So we went to our local drugstore today, my mom and I picked up the red velvet from Revolution because I figured it would be a nice red version of the tasty avocado. Packaging is already lovely, but of course it's the inside that counts. And this is what the inside looks like. So there are lots of warm reds, cool, maybe even pinks, and then some brown and other neutral tones to pair with this palette. So I figured it's probably been out for a long time, so I'm not going to review it or anything. I'm just going to use it. I'm going to do an eye look, maybe finish up my face on camera, and that'll be it for today. Real quick before we start, I want to say thank you for clicking on my video. I hope you consider subscribing to my channel if you do like this video, and let's get into it. I'm going to prime my eyes using the Anastasia Beverly Hills eye primer. I do actually have two eye primers. I just always use this one because I can't find the other one. So if you were ever wondering, is this the only primer you like? No, it's just the only primer I can find. But I do like it. So I'm very excited for this palette. I don't know if you can tell. I saw it and I just fell in love with it right away. Just like with the Tasty Avocado one. These Revolution palettes, they speak to me. So I think for today I want to combine the reds and the pinks. And I think I want to stay clear of the neutral ones. Neutral ones are always possible. But I think I want to keep it nice and bright for today. I will zoom you in a little bit. Or a lot. I'm taking a precise blending brush. This one is from Kruidvat. It's a Dutch drugstore. And I'm going to go into... what shall I do? I think I just want to go straight into the bright pink, which is called Beetroot. And I'll put that all over the crease. Looks just a little bit muddy. I think the brush wasn't properly cleaned. So don't blame the eyeshadow. Blame me. So as some of you may know, I am from the Netherlands. And today the preliminary rounds of the Eurovision Song Festival are held in, well, I'm not sure where, in Rotterdam I think. And I am going to watch it. I haven't watched in years, but when I found out that Nikki Tutorials was hosting, I just had to watch. So that'll be fun. My mom and I bought a giant bag of nacho chips. So it really feels like quite the treat. So far I really like this eyeshadow. I'll blend it out more, of course. I'm just laying down the color right now. I'll also take it underneath my eye. Cleaning up my brush in my color switch. And I'm just going to... Oh no, wait, that's horrible. Why isn't it clean? Alright, so I darkened it up a little bit, not on purpose, but that's the pink. Now I'm going in with Crumbs. This dark red shade over here. I'm going to put that a little bit lower. These look beautiful together. Now I'm going back into Beetroot, which was the bright pink, and I'm going to blend out the edges. And then to blend that out, I'm going into Cream Cheese, which is the white shade in the middle. It works out nicely. This is actually a pretty good white. I think it's more like a creamy shade, but this is great. Right, this looks like a nice base. It's a little bit patchy over here. I'm not sure, could be the primer. Alright, now I'm taking this flat eyeshadow brush and I'm first going into Red Velvet, which is this Bordeaux, and I'm putting that on the outside of the lid. This would make a beautiful smoky eye with this all over the lid, but I want to try out more shades. And then I'm going into Cupcake, which is this peachy shade over here. And it's not as light as I was hoping, so I'm going to add some of frosting on top, which is this shade. Ah, this is actually more of a pink, which is great. Sort of an iridescent pink shade. That's just what I needed. I'm taking Red Velvet again, and I'm just blending those two together. And then finally I'm taking this small packing brush and I'm going into the shade Sweet, which is this other white, but I think this is more like a true cream color, and I'm going to put this in the inner corner. And I'm also going to put this underneath the brow bone. I think that's it for the eyeshadow. I really like this palette. I feel like it's a little bit like the Jeffree Star Blood Sugar palette, but maybe a little bit more pink. This will come together with my face makeup and lashes and everything. So speaking of lashes, I'm going to try the Catrice ones again, which were called Serious Volume, because I want to give them another shot. I didn't really like them in the last video I did, but I didn't apply them properly, I think. So let's give them another shot. I'm of course first going to apply mascara. That already looks a lot better. So that's the lashes on. They're just not the most comfortable ones. I don't know, they really match the look. The look looks a lot better right now. Maybe I'm just being too critical. Maybe this is nice. So I'm going to finish most of my face makeup and then we'll finish up together. I'm back. I have most of my face makeup on. And I have to say, this is starting to come together. I really like this eyeshadow. So all we need is blush, highlighter and a lip. For blush, I want to use my Chanel blush in the color 72 Rose Initial. And then for highlight, I want to go into my Dior palette again. And I think I'm just going to stick with the pink one over here. I've already got some glow from the Hollywood Flawless filter I applied. But I want to emphasize it just a little bit. And then I'm going into the darker pink shade and I'm going to use that sort of as a blush topper. And then for lipstick I have this Les Macarons lipstick. And I think I'm just going to do it. I know it's a lot to put pink on pink. But I think this color pink is so perfect for this look. Because it's almost a red, just like the eyeshadow. What do you think? Is this too much? I don't know, I kind of like it. Well, that's it for my finished look. Overall, I really like this palette and you can expect more videos featuring this palette in the future. If you are watching the Eurovision Song Festival, please let me know and we can discuss the results in the comment section. And I'll see you in the next one.